Hey everyone, it's Adele and April from Just Say Scrap, and we are here with Technique Tuesday. So today we are going to be making some beautiful ornaments to be adding to the tree behind us. So we hope that you either got your wooden ornaments or we hope they're in the mail, but they're absolutely gorgeous. And if you haven't gotten them yet, check them out because they are going away on December 31st. So if you don't know what we're talking about, we're about to show you. All right, hello everybody. So we are here today with our ornaments, our wooden ornaments. And as you can see here on Design Space, I actually have the files already in here. I'm just gonna remind you once again how to do it. You go to upload, then you should have your images in here. You click them and they show up here. And I just changed the color. As somebody actually pointed out when we did the tags, you can totally use these without even using the wood. Like you can use these to just cut and you could totally try to figure out a way to slice this and actually, or weld it together with something and kind of fill that in and things like that. And just use them as, pieces here. But we already cut everything out in a few different texture papers and stuff like that. And we're going to kind of have some fun and show you what we did. So, all right, here we go. All right, so as you can see here, we have some fun papers that we used. We decided not to use regular paper this time, just to kind of show you some different things. But as you'll see, as we're doing this, actually, you do need 2 sets of each of these. So we only cut out 1, but you do end up needing 2. So just be aware of that. Also, we just wanted to point out with the vellum, our Cricut, we once again did something silly where we had glitter paper or something like that, and it was stuck on our blade. So we have to recut that one. But with the ornament one, this one specifically, first of all, they're beautiful just like this. You can just put them together like this. You do have to just watch the wood a little bit. It will stick in there. And a suggestion has been putting some liquid glass just along the edges because that way it won't fall out like that. And then you hang it and you're good to go. But they are just beautiful this way too. You could just liquid glass this whole entire thing and it would probably look absolutely gorgeous. Or you could ink it, or you can do, whatever you want. I'm just going to take one of our Cricut tools and pop that piece of wood out because there was a little tiny thing in there. You could do anything with paint it, ink it, stickle it.
Our sprays would with that. The gloss spray.
Yes, that would look really, really pretty with this. But I just wanted to show you this specific piece because when it's cut, you might be like, that's a little weird. Why did it cut it in half? Well, I'll tell you why. This piece cuts exactly as you see it here. But with this one, when it cuts, it actually leaves, do you see how it leaves that little bit of space right there? Because that's actually where, when you slide these together, this sits. So it's actually easier to glue it if that space is not there. So we just kind of wanted to point that out to you just because don't be like, why is it cutting it weird like that? Don't worry, it's not weird. It's just how it's cut. And as you can see, this one lines up perfectly.
They both do. You just have to flip it over maybe, especially since it's vellum.
I was moving it around. There we go. That's it. Ta-da! So just kind of find it when it's perfect. But we kind of wanted to play with the vellum a little, and I'm actually going to hand this off to Mom. She's going to use one of our embossing folders. And see, I know it's a very intricate design, but we kind of wanted to just test it and see what it would look like. But even just putting vellum on here plain, it does look very, very pretty. So I just wanted to kind of show you what the vellum's going to look like. Mom's going to do something with that. But that is our ornament tag. So that's this one, the 3D round wood ornament. We also have our beautiful 3D snowflake. These are our beautiful 3D snowflakes. And once again, they fit right in there. And you could just glue it with liquid glass and have it stick. Or you can paint these or, these would look so pretty glittered. Like using a shimmer brush or something on them. So pretty.
Stickles.
But like I said, we like glitter. And I actually have some glitter paper here that we cut them with. Remember, once again, we only did one side. So I'm going to be using our liquid glass to actually hold this on because liquid glass is always good to use on glitter paper.
And I just want to say you could also, maybe not with the glitter paper because it's so pretty on its own, but if you wanted to do that snowflake plain and then add some of your own bling to it.
Oh yeah,
that would be good. And I was even thinking of even our brads. If you have like regular paper and you want to use our brads. So I took one of our brads and I actually colored it. And you could color, obviously we have those beautiful markers. You could color it any color. And if you had plain paper, you could even use the glitter paper if you wanted to. And you poked a hole in there. We're not going to do that right now. And just use
That would look so pretty.
The brads all the way down.
You could also use bitty sparkles or clear sparkles or something like that, because they also, but when you're going to be gluing, the brad would be more permanent. Like the other ones, you would have to use liquid glass or something to kind of hold it on. You can also actually color our glitter paper with our Spectrum Noir markers as well.
And not only that, you could use the gloss like we did in one of our Technique Tuesdays.
Once again, remember this is cut in half just because of the same thing that I told you with the ornament. But I haven't put that one together yet because we are embossing it. All right, so you see here we have our glitter paper done. And once again, this just slides right in here and up into this. And actually, when you have something on here, it does make it tougher. And do you see how now it doesn't really fall out? But look how absolutely gorgeous that is. Obviously, I didn't finish all sides, but look how beautiful that turns out to be. So I'm going to take this apart just so we can finish it up. But I wanted to show you that and just show you how nice the glitter paper looks when it's actually on here. Our next one is our Christmas trees. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. So these are the Christmas trees. And for this one, we decided that we were going to the holographic. So I'm going to glue this on once again with the liquid glass. You might have seen that I kind of switched between the two of them. That's because for the smaller intricate stuff, I'm going to be using the one with the liquid glass applicator on it. And then the other stuff that's thicker, I use this. So all right, so we have our holographic paper down on both. This one I squeezed a little bit too much on. You can kind of see it a little bit. Holographic paper does pick up glue very well, so just be a little bit careful when you are gluing. But this one turned out perfect. But just once again, remember, I didn't cut both sides. But just look how beautiful that is on the side that's done. Isn't that so pretty? Mm-hmm. It is just so pretty. And I love the holographic because it's something that if you have lights on your tree or anything like that, it will totally pick them up. Yes. Maybe we'll show you this on our tree a little bit later. But that is just absolutely stunning. So we just kind of wanted to show you the different things. Once again, you can still do what we did with our tags the other day on these as well. We did experiment with this. It ripped it a little bit. I don't know if you can really see that it is embossed. But Mom tried to use one of our newer embossing folders. She used our floral lace one, and as you can see, it's a very, very stunning embossing folder. However, on something super intricate like this, it didn't really show up, and it did rip it in a few small itty-bitty places. You can see a little bit there. But we were kind of talking about it. It still looks cool. It actually gives it a very olden look. Mm-hmm. That actually looks kind of cool when you put it down. But we were talking about, too, if you just took your vellum, which I have in my vellum thing. Actually, I have some of our old foil papers or old acetate sheets in here, too. This is the sheet that I cut it out of on the Cricut. But if you take this and you actually cut it and weld it and completely fill in this circle on your Cricut, minus the little cut that it does here, you could totally have this as an ornament like this and paint it in something, even put maybe beads or stuff in here as well. Or you could even like color with our markers and kind of make it look like a sun catcher, like something like that. But that might be really cool. But I mean, experiment with them. They are really, really pretty. They're really cool. I mean, honestly, this is really cool too. It doesn't look that bad, and I can totally color a little bit of it or stickle it or something like that. And make it work, you know. You're experimenting, and hey, sometimes experiments don't go exactly as planned, but then you grab some more crafting items and you make it what it is, right? We've learned that a lot with the wedding prep for the last few weeks. So, you know, have fun with these, but they do look amazing when they are put together.
Yes, and the holographic paper, I think, would
emboss
really well.
The only reason I'm hesitant with that is just because it is so intricate, maybe these don't emboss as well. I don't know why I'm pulling out another one in here. I just wanted to put the ornament together so you could see it. But yes, experiment with it. I know our foil and our holographic paper do look really pretty when they are embossed. The Snowflake, honestly, probably would be the best one to try to emboss on, just because it's a solid piece and doesn't have these intricate cuts. But just look how stunning those are when they are put together. And hey, does it stand? No, it doesn't stand. You can make it stand.
I was gonna say you could
totally make it stand. Nah, they don't want to stand. But, I tried. But they are super, super pretty. Remember that these are only here until the end of December. So if you want to get them now.
And I have an idea. I used to love to color things like this. So if you actually took some of our markers and colored this, and then it would take a while, and then put liquid glass on top of it. Except where obviously they
well, no, you want to put liquid glass there too, so it does that. Yes. But yes, no, exactly what I said kind of in the beginning. Use just liquid glass. That would be really pretty. Another thing that we haven't really done with you guys a lot, and I don't know why, is you can actually put liquid glass over glitter paper, and it is gorgeous. We've done it a few times on some layouts. Maybe that's another Technique Tuesday we do one day. But it is also really pretty. So if you're afraid of like glitter maybe getting on your house, this glitter paper really does not leave glitter at all. But if you're afraid of something like that, throw some liquid glass on top of it, let it dry, and it will become like a glass, but it will have the glitter still under it. The glitter doesn't go away at all. It still stays super shiny. But we just kind of wanted to hop on here, show you these. They're just stunning, and these are great gifts. I'm actually think I'm going to order a few for next year for some gifts and stuff like that. So they're really fun to make. And as you can see here, we now have 2 of our ornaments on our tree, and we use the embellishing threads to hang them. So
silver and gold.
They just look so good. They sparkle with our tree. So you can make ornaments for any of your friends and family, yourself, anything like that. They're just great little gifts, and you can totally embellish them and make them super, super pretty. But we just kind of wanted to show you what they look like. Like, look at that. Look at that holographic paper just shimmering in that light. And that's Technique Tuesday. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions about these beautiful ornaments, let us know. And next week, we will actually be doing our Technique Tuesday on Thursday, just because of the wedding on Sunday. So, yay! So we are just going to be moving that to Thursday, but we will be using the perpetual calendar. So that's going to be really, really pretty and getting us started for the new year. So 2021, here we come. But once again, if you have any questions, let us know.
Yeah. Merry Christmas. We hope that you have many blessings of the season.
Yep. All right. We'll see you next Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye. Scrap, and we are here with...
Yeah, I look so short.
Oh, God. Stop rolling your eyes over there.
And happy... your family and whoever you're celebrating. I'm sorry.